Hello, today quick, simple, easy, delicious and nutritious sunflower butter. You can call it tahini depending on what you're using it for as well, like the hummus here. Great for people who have got peanut allergies or sesame allergies, or just people who are looking for something healthy. Let's get into it. Now I'll throw the recipe in the description so you don't have to remember, but all we've got here is 100 mils of a neutral oil, I'm using sunflower, and 500 grams of sunflower seeds. That's all we need. Now let's start. We'll get a pan on a medium heat on the stove, get our 500 grams of sunflower seeds in there. And what we're going to do for probably 5, maybe 10 minutes, depending how things go, keep them moving around till they start to toast up, getting a bit brown here, starting to smell delicious. That's what we want. Keep them moving till they get brown like this. Again, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll get those off. You can see here, they're a nice color. They're a bit toasty. They're nutty. And it's time to get them in the blender. So let's dip those in our food processor. We're just going to pulse them up, get them into a breadcrumb-like texture. Keep them moving till they're a bit finer. They're looking dry. We're going to start adding our oil bit by bit. Just got to keep that oil in there, a little bit at a time. Pulse it, check it. You don't want to oversaturate these with oil. So we just do like I'm doing here. Get the lid off. Scrape them down off the sides. They look dry. You think you're going to need loads of oil. Trust me, you don't. They're going to break down. They're going to get oily over time. So hold back on some of that oil. You can see here I've used a bit over half of the oil. I'll just trickle it in. Keep checking. It's forming a bit of a paste here now, you can see, which is what we want. We're on the right track. Another couple of minutes of whipping down the track. It starts to clump together, starting to move around. Now we can see it's on the path where we want it to go. Through the sides, you can see it's starting to look a bit like you'd expect peanut butter to. It's not quite into a smooth paste here, so we just need to keep it on. That friction, the heat, it's going to warm it up. It's going to turn it pasty. And here we can see another couple of minutes down, and it's quite runny, quite surprisingly runny. The oils get released as we go along, and it's getting rather damp. I haven't used all the oil here either. So it's lucky we held back on some of that oil because it's really a lot runnier than I expected it to. Here I've probably got about one of those 7 tablespoons left. Now all we've really got to do is get our jars. This doesn't look great, I'll be honest. Tastes fantastic. We'll get that into a couple of jars here. The 500 grams makes about 2 jars of our sunflower tahini, sunflower butter. It tastes great on toast and it's perfect in hummus, which is what we're making in the next video. So keep an eye out for that. If you like this, make sure you like it, subscribe, and keep an eye out for more delicious recipes on Allergy Friendly Feast.